So today I'm showing how I make coffee every morning. Before we start our day, I have to make 2 cups of coffee for me and my wife. And that means I have to use a recipe that is easy to remember. For that, I like to use this hybrid style dripper. This is a dripper that allows you to do both percolation method and immersion method. This is very much like the Hario Switch. It has a switch base, so when you pull up the switch, it locks a metal ball in place and therefore water stops flowing. But when you push it down, the metal ball is freed and water flows freely. I like this because this allows me to do both percolation and immersion style brewing, because my wife likes to have her coffee with a little heavier body and leaning towards the nuttier, chocolatier notes of the taste of coffee. And so for this recipe, we're also using something like this, very delicious medium roast Colombia Supremo from Mercedes Coffee Roasters. This is a wash process coffee. It is a mix of Cultura, Typica, and Bourbon. I have already pre-ground this coffee, 30 grams of this coffee, using the Timor Chestnut S3. I would say that we need a medium to medium coarse grind. We are going to use 450 grams of water, and we are going to heat it at 91 degrees Celsius. Because this is a home-shaped dripper, very much like the V60 dripper, we are going to use a home-style filter. So this recipe only uses 3 pours. The first pour is for the bloom. The second pour is the percolation method, and the third pour is for the immersion. We are first going to wet our paper. And discard. We are going to put our 30 grams of coffee. A little bit of WDT just to make sure the grounds are nice and loose and little. Now let's reset our timer and scale. With our timer at 0, we are going to start with the first pour, our brew. And for this, we're going to use 50 grams of water. With our timer at 30 seconds, we are going to do our second pour, and this is the percolation step of the method. So you want to make sure that the switch is down, and we are going to pour 200 grams of water. Now, with our timer at 1 minute and 30 seconds, we are going to close the switch, and we are going to pour 200 grams more. We are just going to let the water brew, the coffee brew, and wait for another 1 minute and 30 seconds. And with the timer at 3-minute mark, we are going to open the switch, let the water draw down, and our coffee is ready. coffee is still a little clear. This come with heavier body on the mouthfeel. The chocolatey notes is very present. And you still have that nut. So this is how we make coffee in the morning.